Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Good game here. We'll get this road trip started confidently for the Lakers. And, of course, OG Anunoby. We'll get to see him getting used to his new Los Angeles Lakers team in this one.
Well, we're about to see what the buzz around the league is all about here. Is it going to be just hype or will it be reality? We will find out here soon enough, along with the fans in this arena and the people watching at home.
Booker with no one around. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Hey, Stan, what's it like to coach these two teams with all the veterans on each roster?
Well, Kevin, it makes your job a lot easier as a coach. Young players sometimes are just learning what it takes to win. They can get caught up in a lot of distractions. These veteran teams can shut out the noise. They know what it takes, and they're going to focus on what they need to do to get a win.
Jokic with the steal. To the paint. Outside for Murray. Here's the teardrop. He lays it in.
That is a beautiful floater from Murray. All NBA guards need to have that shot.
The Lakers moving the ball around. The three for Doncic. And Jokic with the rebound.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Cooper. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jokic. And it's sent back by Howard.
And love seeing Howard rise up and reject shooters. Just a juggernaut on defense.
Back to Doncic. Down low. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And it's Jokic missing.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And, Coach, one thing that David Adelman stressed was getting this Nuggets team in much better shape.
Yeah, it seems like they wore down in the playoffs last season. So improved conditioning and more depth potentially could help them hold up better down the stretch.
Driving to the basket. And it's sent back by Howard.
And he's led the league in block shots on multiple occasions, and Howard's still a presence down low.
To the middle. Here's Howard. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Denver leading by 6. Pass to Johnson. Here's Cooper. At the elbow, Jokic. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Denver making a switch here.
In the game for New York Nuggets, number 17, Jonas Valanciunas.
Lakers trailed by 6. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play. The next shot and your results, they'll be the results. Guys?
Thank you, Allie.
Yeah, I can't tell you what a difference second chance points make in a game. That can be the factor that swings the outcome.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Ayton a screen. To the inside. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
See, a guy like Ayton can power through a foul. And now he's got himself a chance at another bucket.
The Nuggets leading by 3. Inside. Pass to Valanciunas. Murray outside. Now Brown. Guarded by Smart. For 3, Murray. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Lakers trail by 3. A drive by Booker. Count that one. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
And how about the energy on the take from Booker? The defense looking helpless to stop it.
Valanciunas drills the three-pointer. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. O'Neal wide open. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Great pass by Smart. On time, on target.
Here's Murray. To the paint. Here's Gordon. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Nuggets lead
13.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Nuggets.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
And we'll go courtside to hear more about what's going on with Nikola Jokic. So, Ellie, what's his status?
Thanks, guys. I got some news from the Nuggets head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. By their estimation, no further damage can be caused by playing on this particular injury, so they're going to roll the dice and he's going to play.
Allie, thanks as always. We appreciate the report.
Well, that's a big setback for him and his team. But look, with all the advances in sports medicine, training staffs are so good these days. We've seen guys recover from this type of injury and come back even better.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
Strong finish inside from Booker.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Both teams changing it up here. Denver in the lead. Pass to Jokic. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And it's Cooper missing. Now, Anunoby. Nothing on the board. Screen by Howard. Doncic very comfortable down low.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And not a whole lot that D can do. Once Howard is in position for the dunk, he might as well start jogging back the other way.
Pass to Jokic.
2 minutes.
Here's Cooper. He's guarded by Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jokic. The Lakers with the rebound.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
.124 left here in the second. And he banks in the layup. Jokic has got 8 points.
Well, what really makes Jokic special inside isn't just his size, but his gracefulness.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
From deep, Jokic. Luka Doncic grabs the miss.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three. Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The Lakers need to get a shot off here. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Jokic with it. He's got 8. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Jokic. Over Howard. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Substitution on the court.
Doncic outside. To the inside. Here's Hayes. It's all tied in Denver. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
23.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, two of the best to ever do it.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
Both free throws good from Booker. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing 3rd in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Ayton the screen. Here's Doncic. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Well, Valanciunas good for about 1 per game, rejecting that attempt.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Lakers trailed by 5. 90 seconds now into the second half. Back to Booker. The 3. Valanciunas grabs the board.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first 3 shots.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Back to you.
Yep, eyes on the prize. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. On the wing, Gordon. 4 on the clock. Back to Murray. In a wide-open look for Valanciunas. Offline with the baseline jumper.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Good on the bucket.
And that's an error by the D. You can't give someone like Smart that kind of position inside.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Lakers making a change here. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Leading by 5. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Well, you have to throw so much weight at Jokic on defense that eventually he'll just step into it and draw a foul.
And Jokic drops them both. Greg, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Here's Brown. In the corner, Murray with it. 1:31 left to play here in the third.
Another bucket from Jokic. He could dominate scoring-wise every night if he wanted to. He is that good.
For 3, Booker. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Howard. Denver grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Lakers trailed by 6. Booker looking around. A nice shot by Howard. Howard's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And a really nice job by Howard to come up with the high percentage interior shot. His shot selection has been superb.
Johnson from outside. And here's the Lakers. Launches from deep. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. Pass to Gordon. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
You know, one of the things I like most about Murray is his confidence. Even if he has a rare off night, he never gets down on himself. Just keeps attacking.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 12 seconds left to play in the third. And here's Jokic. Over Hayes. And we've reached the end of the third. The Nuggets on top, up by 5. And coming up as soon as we...
Lakers 32.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Lakers trailed by 5. Pass to Ayton. Stolen by Gordon. And here's Valanciunas. Back to Gordon. Here's Cooper. Shot clock at 5. Screen by Valanciunas. Wide open look here for Murray. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Back to Ayton. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the 3 ball. Anunoby's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Murray with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
Pass to Johnson. Takes a three. Rebounded by Howard. Lakers trailed by 5. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And it's all about getting to the right spot. And Hachimura did just that in transition.
Down low. Valanciunas.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
No good from Howard. And so David Adelman calls the timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Gordon with the rebound. The Nuggets leading by 5. Murray right side. Now Jokic. Now here's Murray. Here's Jokic. Here's the three. Can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now Doncic. Let's lose a three. No good.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Now Jokic. Jokic draws the double. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Lakers trailed by 5. It's Booker. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Down low, gets it to go.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Here's Murray. Now Gordon. Oh, what a finish.
Coming up big for his squad. Gordon doesn't back down from the big moment.
The free throw drops for Gordon.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Murray. Count it.
And in that situation, everybody knows the ball's going to be in Booker's hands, and he comes up big.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Now Murray. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rebound by Smart. And so Doncic will bring it up for L.A. Trailing by 4. Murray. Oh, what a play inside.
Well, that's the way Murray can create chances. That's why you want him with the ball in clutch situations.
Got a piece of it.
Marcus Smart. First personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
And just a loss of concentration there, and they're going to pay for it with the over and back.
Yeah, you hate to see sloppy, careless play like that. It's so unnecessary.
So we see Denver get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Well, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group...
Logo kids said my don't dance, we just pull up our pants and do the rock away. Now lean back, lean back, lean back. Come on, I said my don't dance, we just pull up our pants and do the rock away. Now lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back. Come on.
Hard to the easy, into the wizard. My arms stay breezy. Stay fizz. I got a date at 8. I'm in the 740 fizz. And I just bought a bike so I can ride till I with a matching jacket. About to cop me a mansion. My squad in the club, but you know they not dancing. We gangsta and gangsters don't dance with boogies. So never mind how we got in here with hoodies. Listen, we don't pay admission and the bouncers don't check us. And we walk around the metal detectors. And it really ain't a need for a VIP section in the middle with a dance floor reckless.